Welcome back to Flashpoint. I want to talk about something a bit random, admittedly. Sam, you got into an accident about a month ago and posted about it on Twitter. Take a look at this. You wrote, when I got into a wreck last week, I noticed I was right in front of the Uptown self-storage building, my least favorite building uptown. Seeing that added insult to literal injury. One small text amendment by Charlotte City Council made that building legal. Zoning matters. For one, we hope you're better now. Everything's good. For two, I saw that, I mean, it resonated with me because I'll just go on record. That is an ugly building. And it brings up, people don't realize how important some of these zoning issues are. And people think it's boring, and we in the media glaze over it, but it matters.
Yeah, and let's talk about it. The City Council spends a fourth, if not more, of its time on zoning. When you elect somebody to the City Council,
I don't think people at home realize that. I mean, it's a huge part of it. Go ahead.
We're in Government Center for 6-7 hours, one Monday a month, sometimes 2 Mondays a month, going through all these issues. And literally, our book is this big. We go through 150 to 200 rezonings every year that literally change the landscape in the face of Charlotte. And of course, you know, I'm happy to be on the Planning Commission. I was really honored that I would be selected to be on it because, you know, we're building the landscape of Charlotte for the next 30, 40 years. So a lot of us, when you're a young person, like, you rarely get the opportunity to build something you're going to see your entire life.
What would you say to your constituents about zoning?
I would say if you don't know what the word zoning means, or you've never heard, which is probably the vast majority of folks out there, I would say pay attention, start to tune in, because over the next 3 years, we are literally right now, and the term is UDO, Unified Development Ordinance. Google it, find out about it. We're going to rezone the entire city. The entire city. And most people are going to say, oh, that's cool, or no, I don't care. And then all of a sudden, something's going to be built next to their house, and they're going to lose their mind.
I honestly would want to devote an entire Flashpoint to this because it's not a sexy topic, but it matters and people get really upset. Switching gears real quickly, new numbers out this week show how folks in the South feel about the impeachment inquiry into President Trump. According to a new NBC News poll, 44% of people in the South think the president should be removed, not just impeached, but removed. Nationally, the numbers are more evenly split, 49% of the people saying yes to impeachment. Susan, I'll bring you in and your thoughts on this. Does this surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me. I think that, you know, for me as a local official, I see a lot of the oxygen being sucked out of the air of what's happening at the national level, you know. So I think that the reality of it is that you know, I think this is going to be a difficult time for our country, and I think it's important that you know, we try to, you know, move forward with this in a way that doesn't rip our country apart.
What are your thoughts on the numbers?
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of people in Charlotte are viewing the sales tax as a really bad idea, and they think that our leaders are being tone deaf.
Turk, when are you guys going to be?
Okay, so I was really nice there about that, and he just went after me.
I bet a huge chunk of that number want to see him impeached, regardless of whatever today's topic is. And I think, you know, there's a lot of complexity around this stuff, but somebody who likes local politics and just gets annoyed with national politics, I just like to see people like get back to work, maybe, I don't know, and then let the election decide it.
But what do you have against the prospect of President Pence?
Well, it's the sales tax that people are upset with, Sam. I know that.
Tark.
I think that speaks volumes.
I'm interested in, I ask this every Republican I come across. Next president, say it's a Democrat. That Democrat offers Ukraine or another country help on the condition of dirt on a political enemy. Is that okay?
I mean, to me, that does not feel okay. But look, here's what concerns me at a more macro level, because I'm not wading into this crap. We got enough locally. But what concerns me is that the divide is just getting further and further in this country, where you go here's where we are now. If we're not healing or coming together or figuring out a way to partner and work, what's the next divide going to be, and the one after that? That's honestly, to be, with all joking aside, the one thing I have really loved, the only thing I've loved about the sales tax debate, is the fact that I'm meeting and talking and on the same side of the debate of folks that I never am.
Sure.
And that is so unique.
I think the sales tax debate is a good example of how we're trying to solve problems locally. And we are bringing together diverse coalitions to do
Agreed.
that.
That's what Sam and I and so many are doing from the opposition
Everybody can
side.
agree that that's a good thing. All right, more Flashpoint after this.